Welcome back to the show. Here now with Timothy Charles Brantley. We're going to talk about Andrew Weiner, as you guys know, the latest celebrity to be caught up in a scandal, a sex scandal. Here's a look back, though, at some celebrity bad boys who have been scandalized in the past.
Bad boys, what you want, what you want, what you gonna do?
We both love each other very much. We're very fortunate that we have 4 extraordinary children. And we're taking one day at a time.
To be clear, the picture was of me, and I sent it. I'm deeply sorry for the pain this has caused my wife, Huma, and our family.
When you were 8 and you had bad traits, you go to school and learn the golden rule. So why are you acting like a bloody fool? If you get hot, then you must get cool. Bad boys, what you gonna do?
Pastor, it's just men acting now. What's the big deal here?
I mean, men are
Come
just
on now.
acting up, man, because they don't know how to put the libido in the right perspective, sir. Good it to your wife, let her take care of it, and it's going to be all right.
What's your first reaction when the whole Weiner thing, broke out?
Yeah.
He denied it.
Yeah.
First, all guys always deny it, right?
Yeah.
That's it. So he denied this ever happened.
Yes.
Then the information came out, and,
Yes.
and he came clean.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to know, what is it about men? Is this something that is unique to men? Because Susan Campbell, current columnist, had a column there saying that you don't see women getting caught up in this. So here's a question for you: is this about sex?
Yes.
Or is it about power?
No, it's about testosterone. Men are full of testosterone. It drives us. It is a legal drug inside of our body. We don't have to go nowhere. It's right there. And men have to learn how to use their testosterone in the right perspective. So I teach couples who are married, sex each other. No problem. No problem at all. Just do it with each other.
All right, so when you do that, then, when you have the issue of testosterone,
yes,
it cannot happen with women. We know there are women out there who are just...
there are women, there are cougars out there who are on the prowl, looking for the next man, the next victim. So there's that, but most of all, it happens with the men who are not understanding control. And that's all it's about. It's about control. You see beautiful women every day. I mean, it is hot out there. Women are wearing almost nothing. Mm-hmm. So men have to have a perspective and make sure he doesn't go overboard.
But when you have power, money, fame, right, it's
Deadly
hard to put it in check. And let's be quite honest.
Sure.
A lot of times the women are throwing it at the guys.
That's true.
Right? I think the funny thing with the Weiner thing, the same lady who outed him, when you see her text, she was encouraging him to drop the photos.
But see,
I thought that's extraordinary.
Men have to be smart. Women know the secret to the men. I mean,
what's that?
It's the phallus.
Okay.
Mess with the phallus, you got us, all right? But men have to say, you know what? That belongs to my wife. No touching. Amen. You can admire from a distance, but don't touching, because that belongs to my wife. And men have to understand that women know the secret, and if they touch the secret, we're in trouble.
And as far as damage control, you see it time and time again.
Yeah.
I had a person once tell me, when in doubt, always simply tell the truth. Let's take a look at Andrew Weiner when he first got caught, or first was alleged.
Yes.
Here's what he said when they first came out with the allegations.
Made it very clear I did not send the picture that my Twitter account had been hacked, and this prank apparently has been successful. But after hours, almost 11 hours of answering questions, any that anyone wanted to put, today I'm going to have to get back to work doing the job that I'm paid to do. So I appreciate it.
All right, now real quick, he has a confession. You're a pastor now. He decided that he's going to come clean, wants to confess, cleanses the soul. Take a look now.
To be clear, the picture was of me, and I sent it. I'm deeply sorry for the pain this has caused my wife, Huma, and our family.
All right. That's tough stuff.
It's tough stuff, but see, here the Bible says, the truth will set you free.
Right.
So I tell men, if you can't tell your wife, don't do it. Very smart, very intelligent.
I would argue that the lies is what puts you in deeper hot water. It's harder to unravel it, right?
It does.
Because then people see you as a fraud.
That's correct. That's correct. So that's why when you find yourself in the wrong, just have your hands up and say, you know what, I'm guilty, pray for me, and go through with it. But because I tell men, the more you deny the affair, the longer it takes for your wife to heal from the affair if she stays with you.
Okay, so if you're a guy, for these guys here, and they're caught up in this, what are we looking at? Some of your points you make. What are the issues that they're having with their mate? If you're doing this, are you having problems at home, fair to say?
You're definitely having problems at home.
Starting with what?
The bedroom again.
Okay. Is it always come down to that? Is it really that simple?
Is that so? Because again, when men don't feel I can be a freak with my wife, when I don't feel I can be totally expressive, when I feel inhibited, he'll find someone to not be inhibited with. So again, it's being honest with your wife, being truthful with your wife all the time. I want to do this, I want to do that with you.
How about saying, as a celebrity, it's not a matter of being home with the wife, but they're traveling, so they have no issue with the wife per se.
That's where sexing comes into place. While you're away, you're texting her, you're on Skype. I mean, you don't think to stay in contact. You just don't go away on a vacation. That's where you use technology for your advantage, sir.
The appreciation issue.
Men need, it's even more powerful than sex, believe it or not. Women don't understand. That's why we love cheerleaders. We like to, hey, stand. You know, we love to hear our names, especially from our wives. But when wives say, well, you know what, that's what you do on the outside and on the inside, it messes up a man's mind, and then he tries to follow that appreciation instead of following it at home.
Now, you have nagging down here. So.
Men hate nagging. I'm going to say it real loudly. We hate nagging. And when women nag, it makes us go away.
Does that should open the door, though?
No, it doesn't open the door. I teach women in my counseling, don't nag your man, show your man what you want. Because the more you talk, the more he runs.
But now, do women know what nagging is? You know, they're wired differently, right?
Women know what nagging is. You know, we have this down chart. Our heads go down. Hey, man, we look like Bonnie and Rubble. You know, we hate nagging. And the more you nag, the more we run away. That's the key. So I teach women, do not nag. Show your man what you want. He'll more likely to do it versus nagging him.
All right, more highlights on men behaving badly. You have something here about their fathers. You're saying a lot of these cases, if you trace it back, you'll find that their fathers were Rolling Stones.
Tiger Woods' father was a Rolling Stone. Matter of fact, he cheated with his first wife, with Tiger's mom. So if your father was a cheater, it's a good sign you have that same DNA in you.
So why wouldn't it work the other way? Sometimes with the alcoholic, either the child also follows suit or they
same
don't.
Way.
So why wouldn't that be the opposite?
Well, because if that's what you saw, if that's what your brain saw, I mean, your frontal lobe is in that place of being formed. And if you saw a father with a Rolling Stone, that's going to be inside of you later on.
Forgiveness. You're a big forgiveness guy, right?
Forgiveness is very powerful.
How are you going to forgive this?
Well, again, as I said last time, forgiveness doesn't necessarily mean reconciliation.
Okay.
So a lot of times you can forgive, doesn't mean I'm going to stay with you.
In all these cases, Weiner, Arnold, John Edwards, Tiger Woods, none of their mates stayed with him.
Well, again, that's the consequences. When you do the crime, you got to do the time. That's how it works. And a lot of guys feel, well, I can do this. No, you can't do that. There's a penalty to be paid for it.
Is there empathy to be had in about 15 seconds for these guys? You see when they do, when it all unravels.
Yeah.
It is kind of a pathetic figure up there.
It is.
Should there be empathy or sympathy?
There is always sympathy because it's not just for them, it's for their children as well. I mean, how the children are affected. But again, men have to say, you know what, I'm going to do something different. I'm not just going to be this public figure. I'm going to be this private citizen that my wife knows my phallus is in her bedroom all the time. That's what counts.
You know who's coming back? Elliot Spitzer, former governor of New York, right?
Who's coming back?
He's on TV. He's on doing a talk show now. He's reinventing. Can't you reinvent yourself?
You can
reinvent. Death penalty?
You can reinvent. However, let me see you reinvent yourself in your home life. Don't be more PR. Don't be more out there exposure, more paparazzi. Let me see how you do it at home, because that's where the problem, that's where the offense was at. You rebuild the home, then you come back and talk to me.
Restoration Springs Church in Waterbury. Pastor TC.
God bless you.
Timothy Charles Bradley. I'm not sweating. I got a towel.
I'll tell you.
I got a towel. I had this for you. I'm good right now. I had something for you. Libidos and men. When we come back, do you believe in magic? Magician and comedian Brian Miller is in studio to talk about his emerging career in entertainment. Don't go away.